Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with what's happening here on this channel. And if you already subscribed, thank you so much for tuning in today. This week I just want to encourage you with this word: be still before the Lord. And I think that there are a number of ways that we can be still before Him. One of the ways we can be still is, in our quiet time in God's presence, we quiet our minds, we quiet our hearts, and we settle our worries and our fears in His presence, and we quiet ourselves so that we can hear Him clearly. That's where we get to know God. We get to know His presence. And so that's one of the ways that we can be still before God, by quieting our minds, quieting our souls and our spirits before Him. Another way that we can be still before the Lord is to stand fast, to be firm, to stand firm in truth, to know that He is God. That's a way that we can be still before Him. If we stand firm on truth and know that He is God, that's a way for us to be still. Another way for us to be still is just to literally be still, like go somewhere and sit down, be still. And I think that all of those things, all of those different ways of being still before God are important. And so my encouragement this week is that you decide which area you may need to lean into a little bit more. But I want to read a scripture for you that I feel like encompasses all three. And this is Psalm 46:10, and this is in the New International Version. And it says, He says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. But the point I want to focus on is, He says, be still and know that I am God. So in your quiet time before the Lord, when you're being still, when you're being quieted in His presence, you will know that He is the Lord, because you'll know that He is God, because He'll begin to speak to you. He'll begin to speak to your heart in those quiet moments, in that quiet time. You begin to sense His voice. You begin to hear from Him and draw near to Him in relationship. And that's one way that you'll know that He's God. So I feel like this scripture encompasses all three, because in each way that we can be still, we'll know that He's God in that particular area. So when you're being quiet before the Lord, when you're being still before Him in prayer, when you're settling your mind and your thoughts, and you hear Him whisper to you, when you hear Him speak to your heart and speak to your situation, you'll know that He's God in that moment. When you're being still before Him and you're standing fast and you're standing firm in truth, in the truth of His word, you'll understand God and that He is God in the way that He shows His might in your life. He shows that He, has all authority. And He'll help you to hold fast in certain situations. He'll be there with you to fortify you. He'll be your fortress and He'll be your strength. And that's another way that you can know that He is God when you're being still. And the last way is, you will know that He's God when you just sit down somewhere. When you be still and you know that God is in control and you are not. All your running, all your scurrying, all your busyness, and all those different things may make you feel like you're in control, but God is in control. And so when you be still, when you calm yourself down, when you sit down, when you take some moment to just rest and be peaceful, to just chill out, to settle all the activity, you'll find that God is ultimately in control. The world keeps on spinning, things keep on going. He continues to make things line up on your behalf when you sit down somewhere, when you be still. So that's my encouragement for you this week. It's just to be still. Strengthen those areas, of being still that you may not be practicing so well right now. So it may be all three for you, or there may just be, one area that you really need to hone into this week. And so that's just my encouragement for you this week. Just be still before the Lord and watch Him work on your behalf. I pray this was an encouragement to you, and I will catch you in the next video. I pray that you have a good week. Goodbye.